Hello, friends, and welcome to the Caribou Data Science channel. I'm running a quick COVID-19 analysis here. We're going to look at two different metrics: daily cases and daily deaths, and maybe daily smooth or new cases and new deaths, meaning the daily totals as opposed to cumulative total. Before we get started, I have an urgent plea for you. If you are a person of faith, I need you to be praying earnestly for the United States of America and earnestly for the protection of Donald Trump and his families. And this must caution you also. You cannot currently trust any of the news media outlets in America. They are all liars who are all working with the Democratic Party and the big tech companies like Google and Facebook to strangle American civil liberties. Recently, you've probably not heard, Twitter canceled all of Donald Trump's accounts. They cut off all conservative uh, all conservative commentators. They are more, the freedom of speech is under a threat, is under siege in America. So again, I need you to pray for America, that God will intervene in America and save America from falling into chaos. So now let's get on with the report. Let's take a look at, first of all, new cases. Let's also do this. And greater than or equal to 0. Okay, let's take a look at your numbers now, France. This is the current spike. It began somewhere back in September. As you can see here, you have once again you have quite a bit of volatility. This here is December 30th, which of course was Wednesday. I'm never quite sure why these dips here are this January 2nd, which have been Saturday, right? Yeah. So the numbers appear to drop off on Saturday and Sunday every single week. Okay. That's on top of this. It's at a second trace. That's at a smooth line because quite simply these spikes and these. I mean, quite simply, you may not have had 24.4 thousand cases here. The number could be more along this line here. Okay, which is 12,106 cases. Because these volatilities here just shouldn't be here. Okay, we shouldn't have this type of volatility here. Have the weekends dipping off. You know, I know. For instance, Sweden is adding Saturday, Sunday, and Monday's numbers on the Tuesday numbers, which is throwing the whole thing out of whack. Okay, so there you can see this. The good news is this: look at this decline in your cases. Okay, look at the decline in your cases here. That's incredibly good news. But I don't trust this number of 20,000 cases there. Okay, let's come back over here. Let's take a look at new deaths. New deaths just means daily deaths. Okay. So let's take a look at, okay. Now, again, over here, France, I want you to take a look at what's going on here. You're having a decline in cases overall, but you got all these spikes. These spikes are almost certainly the weekend. So they may in fact be adding the weekend numbers onto Mondays because it doesn't make any sense why you have these huge spikes you have this continuous cycling up and down. The red line, the orange line, probably gives you a better example of what's really going on in France right now as far as numbers. Okay? So we look at cases, we look at deaths, and your situation, okay, as you can see, you're trending down here. I really believe these spikes are probably misleading. Okay? I really believe that. Uh, let's take a look at one more thing here. Okay? Queries, exports, upload. We're basically going to do the same plot. Okay? Here's what we're going to do. Date. Let's take a look at new deaths. So here's your deaths. Now let's do this. Let's do an analyze. Let's do a moving average. Let's do a 14-day moving average. Okay. Center it. Now, once again, this 14-day moving average gives us a better idea what your average daily deaths are. Okay. Because if you look here, you can see it says 360 deaths. So for the last 14 days, you've averaged 360 deaths per day. Okay? Not 500 or not 868. I believe these numbers are misleading. Okay? Let's take a look back up here. Let's take a look at new cases. Analyze. Average. Okay, so now once again, I want you to take a look here, France. Okay, look at this. Look at this decline in deaths on average. My friends, well, I'm sorry, this is cases. Look at this declining. On average, your cases are declining. Your cases are currently at, as of January 4th, at maybe you're averaging about 16,000 cases for the last 14 days. You know, you still have all these little spikes here, and that's the problem. Okay, yet this is the problem. But France, you're doing very well with cases and deaths. Good job. Thanks so much for your time, and don't forget what I please again. I plead with you. Pray for the United States of America. Pray for the protection of Donald Trump and his family. Pray for the American Republic and its democracy. Okay? Thanks so much for your time, and France will catch you on another report. Oh, by the way, please share this report with one other person. That's all I'm asking this week, one other person, okay?